Triumph motorcycles have introduced some of the most interesting bikes lately. I remember getting my hands on the Bonneville Bobber last year and how lively that thing felt. Well, the bike won hearts not only in India but across the globe. But why are we talking about that bike? It's simply because the Bonneville Speedmaster that you see here is a simple derivation of the Bobber. Both the motorcycles might sound similar, but they are world apart when it comes to ride and feel.
The Bonneville Speedmaster is not a new name. It has been around for longer than you might think. The new model, as you can see, has received a major makeover. And like all the modern day bikes, it too has received its fair share of electronics and technical bits, while still carrying over the originality of the Speedmaster, which makes it a worthy successor. It packs an analog speedometer with an integrated digital display. The display packs enough information such as RPM meter, odometer, gear position indicator and much more. This display is surely informative, but I wish it had the dual clock type meter as seen on the Bonneville T120. I'm sure that might have looked nicer on it.
The Triumph Speedmaster is fully loaded cruiser, and prerequisite of being the same is that it needs to be comfortable. And talking of which, as you can see, the riding position is fully up straight and the pullback beach style handlebar is in well reach of the rider. The seat is wide and comfortable and the foot pegs are front set, and all this makes up for an authentic cruiser riding position.
Coming down to the engine, it packs 1200cc liquid cooled parallel twin engine, which is the same as seen on the Bobber. It delivers 76 bhp of maximum power, which arrives at 6100 rpm, and 106 Nm of peak torque, which kicks in at 4000 rpm. The engine works along the 6-speed transmission, which is slick and precise to use. The company has tuned this unit for a smoother delivery in every sense, be it in the lower power band while trying to squeeze out from the daily city traffic, or be it cruising around 4000 rpm in the top gear on the wide open highway. The engine remains relatively vibration free and pushes the motorcycle forward with a calculated birth rate push, which makes it a delight to ride. Also, the bike can be ridden in mainly two modes, rain and road, which can be selected with the push of button added to the right side of the handlebar. Even though its looks on the outside may give it an old school appeal, but on the inside it packs bits that blurs its old timeline connection with modern features such as ride-by-wire throttle, riding modes, ABS and switchable traction control that allows you to have fun in the dirt.
The bike is simply a bliss to ride, and all it needs you to do is fire up that engine, forget all your worries and just ride into the dying sunlight. It seriously is such a bike that will put a wide smile on your face every time you take it out on the road.
The bike weighs close to 245.5 kg dry and has a super low riding seat height of 705 mm. It feels tremendously stable in straight lines, but is a slouch to take quick maneuvers. It leans in a slow and steady manner, but doesn't lean in too far because of its foot pegs position, as they start scraping at a relative medium leaning angle, ruining all the fun. Braking on the Speedmaster doesn't disappoint. It packs twin 310mm disc, Brembo 2-piston floating calipers brakes at the front, and single 255mm disc at the back.
Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster is for those people who want a committed cruiser with purest class and finesse. Well, this is yet another exemplary product from the company, which might have been introduced in the recent times, but it has been built on the solid foundation of old heritage and modern technology side by side, and it gets a thumbs up in my books. That's all in the show today. It's goodbye for now, and as always, ride safe.